What if I told you that some of the vegetables you're eating every single day, thinking they're good for you, might actually be quietly working against your health? We often hear that vegetables are the cornerstone of a healthy diet, and that's absolutely true. But here's a surprising truth. Not all vegetables are created equal, especially as we get a little wiser and our bodies change. You might be experiencing persistent fatigue, unexpected joint aches, a sluggish digestion, or even that frustrating brain fog, and just chalking it up to simply getting older. But what if your plate holds a secret key? Not just to feeling better, but to unlocking a whole new level of vitality and comfort in your body. It's not about cutting out all vegetables, not at all, but about making smarter, more informed choices that truly align with your body's needs at this stage of life. In this video, we're going to uncover 3 common vegetables that you might want to ease up on. And then, the exciting part, we'll reveal 3 absolute powerhouse vegetables you should embrace wholeheartedly. These particular veggies can dramatically boost your energy, sharpen your mind, improve your digestion, and contribute to a more comfortable, active life. Stick with me until the very end, because I've got something to share that might just surprise you and change the way you look at your plate forever. So, let's dive right into it. The first type of vegetable that might not be serving you as well as you think, especially as we navigate our senior years, are those starchy, high glycemic options. I'm primarily talking about white potatoes and, in many forms, corn. Now, before you gasp, let's understand why. For years, we've been told potatoes are a healthy side, and in their whole, unprocessed form. They do offer some nutrients. However, their starch content means they convert very quickly into sugar in your bloodstream. Think of it like this. Your body processes a baked potato almost as rapidly as it does a spoonful of table sugar. This causes a swift spike in your blood sugar, which then leads to a rush of insulin, trying to bring that sugar back down. For younger bodies, this might be managed quite easily, but as we age, our bodies often become less efficient at handling these rapid sugar fluctuations. This can lead to what's known as insulin resistance. And over time, it significantly increases your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Beyond that, these constant blood sugar roller coaster rides contribute to systemic inflammation in your body. And if you've been battling with joint pain, stiffness, or just a general feeling of achiness, inflammation is often a key culprit. It's like a low-grade fire smoldering within you, affecting everything from your joints to your brain health, and even your heart. When you're frequently consuming high-starch vegetables, especially prepared in less than ideal ways, think French fries, mashed potatoes loaded with butter and cream, or corn doused in salt, you're not just missing out on nutrient density. You're potentially adding fuel to that inflammatory fire. These foods often leave you feeling satisfied for a very short time, only to experience a subsequent energy crash, leaving you feeling sluggish and tired rather than energized. They're calorie-dense but nutrient-poor compared to many other vegetables. Instead of providing sustained energy, they offer a quick burst that fizzles out, much like a quick sprint instead of a marathon. The truth is, while a humble white potato does offer potassium and some vitamin C, its impact on blood sugar and inflammation often outweighs these benefits for someone prioritizing health in their senior years. Many people find that when they reduce their intake of these starchy vegetables, their joints feel better, their energy levels stabilize, and they simply feel lighter and more comfortable. It's not about complete elimination if you truly love them, but rather about moderation and healthier preparation methods. If you do enjoy potatoes, consider boiling or baking them, and pair them with plenty of healthy fats and protein to slow down the sugar release. Even better, explore swapping them for nutrient-dense alternatives like cauliflower mash, or a smaller portion of sweet potatoes, which, while still starchy, offer a more diverse nutrient profile and a slightly slower sugar release due to their fiber content and different carbohydrate structure. The key is to be mindful of how quickly these foods turn into sugar in your body and how that impacts your overall well-being. Now, closely related to those starchy options, and sometimes even more insidious, is our next category of vegetables to be mindful of, especially if you're looking to truly feel your best. So, let's talk about our next surprising candidate for vegetables to be cautious with, especially if you're looking to truly feel your best. And this might shock some of you, but we're talking about many of the canned vegetables you might have stocked in your pantry. Now, I know what you're thinking, but they're so convenient. And you're right, they absolutely are. They're quick, they don't spoil easily, and they're always there when you need them. However, that convenience often comes at a hidden cost to your health. The primary issue with many canned vegetables, particularly the common varieties like green beans, corn, and peas, is their incredibly high sodium content. They're often packed in salty water, and that sodium really adds up quickly. For seniors, consuming excessive sodium can lead to a host of problems, including elevated blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. It can also cause uncomfortable water retention, leading to bloating and swelling in your hands and feet. Beyond the sodium, the canning process itself, while preserving the food, can strip away some of the more delicate vitamins and enzymes that are abundant in fresh or even frozen vegetables. While some nutrients, like fiber, might remain relatively intact, you're often missing out on the full spectrum of antioxidants and heat-sensitive vitamins that make fresh produce so incredibly beneficial. Think of it this way when you eat fresh, vibrant vegetables. Your body is getting a live, nutrient-rich infusion. With canned versions, it's often a more muted, less potent experience. There's also the concern of chemicals like BPA, sometimes found in the lining of cans, which some studies suggest could have negative health implications. While many manufacturers are moving away from BPA, it's still something to be aware of. So, what's the actionable step here? It's not about completely abandoning the convenience of your pantry. If you do use canned vegetables, make it a habit to rinse them thoroughly under cold water before cooking. This simple step can significantly reduce their sodium content. Better yet, prioritize fresh or frozen options whenever possible. Frozen vegetables, surprisingly, are often picked at their peak ripeness and flash frozen, locking in more nutrients than their canned counterparts. They offer the same convenience without the high sodium or potential chemical exposure. A freezer stocked with bags of frozen broccoli, spinach, or mixed vegetables can be just as easy to grab and cook as a can, and your body will thank you for the extra nutrients. It's a small shift that can make a big difference in how your blood pressure is managed, how your digestive system feels, and how effectively your body absorbs vital nutrients. Now, for our third and final vegetable type to approach with caution. This one might be less about the vegetable itself and more about how it's prepared. We're talking about vegetables that have been deep fried or heavily processed, often found in convenience meals or fast food. You might think, oh, it's a vegetable, so it must be good for me. But once that vegetable hits the deep fryer, or is loaded with unhealthy coatings and additives, its health benefits take a severe dive. Think of deep fried onion rings, tempura vegetables, or those overly processed veggie chips that promise health but deliver little. The problem here lies in the unhealthy fats and oils used for frying. When oils like highly refined vegetable oils are heated to very high temperatures, they can create harmful compounds called trans fats and also break down into inflammatory byproducts. These unhealthy fats are notorious for contributing to heart disease, raising bad cholesterol, and fueling inflammation throughout your body. And we know how inflammation can impact everything from your joints to your brain. Moreover, these processed vegetable options are often loaded with extra sodium, hidden sugars, and artificial flavorings that do nothing to nourish your body. They become calorie-dense empty calories, offering very little in terms of real nutrition. Instead of getting the natural vitamins, minerals, and fiber from the vegetable, you're getting a package of unhealthy fats and additives that can lead to weight gain, gut health issues, and a general feeling of sluggishness. The true essence of the vegetable is lost in the process. It's like taking a beautifully vibrant piece of art and coating it in layers of dull, harmful paint. So, what's the solution here? It's simple: change the preparation method. Instead of deep frying, consider air frying, baking, or roasting your vegetables. Use healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil, which are much more stable at higher temperatures and offer health benefits themselves. Roasting vegetables brings out their natural sweetness and creates a delicious, slightly crispy texture without the unhealthy downsides of deep frying. Or, even better, enjoy them steamed or raw in salads or as crunchy snacks. This shift from fried to baked or roasted isn't just about avoiding harm. It's about unlocking the true nutritional potential of these foods. Now, I know it might feel a bit disheartening to hear about what to avoid, but here's where the good news truly begins. Because while some choices might hinder us, there are absolute superstars in the vegetable kingdom that will uplift your health, your energy, and your overall well-being. Let's talk about the first category of vegetables you absolutely should be bringing into your kitchen more often: leafy greens. I'm talking about spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, and romaine lettuce. These aren't just good for you. They are nutrient powerhouses, packed with an incredible array of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Our next incredible group of vegetables, ones you should absolutely prioritize, are the wonderful cruciferous vegetables. Think about broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. These aren't just vegetables, they're like little pharmacies in plant form, quietly working to keep your cells healthy and strong. What makes them so special? They contain unique compounds like sulforaphane and indole-3-carbinol, which are potent detoxifiers. These compounds help your liver process toxins more efficiently, supporting your body's natural cleansing mechanisms. For seniors, this can be incredibly beneficial, as our bodies can become less efficient at detoxification over time. Beyond detoxification, these vegetables are loaded with fiber, which is crucial for a healthy digestive system. If you've ever struggled with regularity or bloating, adding more cruciferous vegetables can be a game changer. The fiber acts like a broom, sweeping waste through your system and feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut is linked to everything from improved mood and cognitive function to a stronger immune system. They're also an excellent source of vitamin C, bolstering your immune system, and vitamin K, which is essential for bone health and blood clotting. Eating more of these vegetables is a proactive step towards reducing inflammation, supporting cellular health, and potentially lowering the risk of certain chronic diseases. How do you get more of them? Roasting is a fantastic way to bring out their natural sweetness and soften their texture, making them incredibly delicious. Try roasting broccoli florets or Brussels sprouts with a drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and a dash of garlic powder until they're tender crisp. You can also steam them. Add them to stir fries, or even finely chop raw broccoli or cauliflower into salads for an extra crunch. Some people worry about the potential for gas with cruciferous vegetables. If that's a concern for you, start with smaller portions. Ensure they are thoroughly cooked, and gradually increase your intake. Your digestive system often adapts over time. Remember, these aren't just bland side dishes. They are strategic allies in your quest for sustained health and vitality. They work behind the scenes, helping your body perform at its best, day in and day out, from their powerful detoxifying properties to their incredible fiber content. Cruciferous vegetables are a non-negotiable addition to a senior-friendly diet. And finally, for our third powerhouse vegetable group, we're going to talk about something colorful, versatile, and packed with incredible benefits: the vibrant bell peppers and luscious tomatoes. These two aren't just beautiful on the plate, they are bursting with nutrients that are especially beneficial for healthy aging. Let's start with bell peppers. Whether you choose red, yellow, or orange, they are an absolute powerhouse of vitamin C, often containing even more than citrus fruits. Vitamin C is vital for a robust immune system, helping your body fight off infections and illnesses. It's also crucial for collagen production, which supports healthy skin, joints, and blood vessels. Beyond vitamin C, bell peppers are rich in carotenoids like beta-carotene and lycopene, powerful antioxidants that contribute to eye health and can reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration. They also contain vitamin B6 and folate, which support brain health and energy production. Think of these as your personal vibrancy boost, adding not just nutrients but a burst of joy to every meal. Now, tomatoes. These juicy fruits, often treated as vegetables in the culinary world, are superstars primarily because of their high content of lycopene. Lycopene is an incredibly potent antioxidant that has been extensively studied for its role in promoting heart health and potentially reducing the risk of certain cancers, including prostate cancer. What's fascinating about lycopene is that its bioavailability, meaning how well your body can absorb it, actually increases when tomatoes are cooked. So, while fresh tomatoes in a salad are wonderful, enjoying them in a healthy marinara sauce, roasted, or in soups can unlock even more of their powerful benefits. Tomatoes also provide a good source of vitamin C, vitamin K, and potassium, which supports healthy blood pressure. Both bell peppers and tomatoes are also high in water content, contributing to hydration, and their fiber content aids in healthy digestion. How can you incorporate more of these? The possibilities are endless. Slice bell peppers for a crunchy snack with hummus. Add them to stir-fries, omelets, or fajitas. Roast them with a little olive oil until sweet and tender. Enjoy fresh tomatoes in salads, on whole grain toast with avocado, or blend them into homemade soups and sauces. Remember to choose organic whenever possible for both, especially since they are on the Dirty Dozen list, meaning they can have higher pesticide residues if not grown organically. By regularly including these bright, colorful vegetables in your diet, you're not just adding flavor, you're actively supporting your vision, heart health, immune system, and overall cellular vitality. So, we've talked about easing up on those starchy, heavily processed, or overly salted canned vegetables that might be holding you back from feeling your absolute best. And we've celebrated the incredible power of leafy greens, the mighty cruciferous vegetables, and the vibrant bell peppers and tomatoes, highlighting how each can contribute profoundly to your well-being in your senior years. Remember, making these shifts isn't about perfection. It's about progress, even small changes. Adding a handful of spinach here, choosing roasted broccoli there, or opting for fresh tomatoes over canned, can ripple into significant improvements in your energy, your digestion, your memory, and how truly good you feel in your own skin. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge, one bite at a time, and understanding that your plate is a powerful tool, not just for sustenance, but for vitality. When you choose foods that truly nourish you, you're not just eating, you're investing in a richer, more vibrant future for yourself. It's about feeling more energetic to enjoy your hobbies, having a sharper mind for conversations with loved ones, and experiencing less discomfort so you can embrace every day with joy. These aren't just dietary changes. They are choices that support your independence, your quality of life, and your ability to fully participate in the world around you. You deserve to feel your best at every age. And these simple vegetable choices are a fantastic, accessible way to support that journey. I'd love to hear from you. What are your favorite ways to enjoy these powerhouse vegetables? Or perhaps a vegetable you once thought was healthy, but now you're rethinking after watching this. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights help us all learn and grow together. If this video resonated with you, and you found these tips helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps us reach more wonderful people like you who are looking to live their best lives. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. We are here to bring you more practical, easy-to-understand advice to help you thrive at every age. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep nourishing your body, keep nurturing your spirit, and remember, every single day is an opportunity to make choices that lead to a life brimming with health, happiness, and vitality. Live your best life at every age.